So this will show you how to save a bunch of money by going to Costco and purchasing your meat. We purchase a few other things while we're there, but meat is the focus. So watch this video, learn how to save, but still cook the way you want to cook. Remember, you're cooking for your family and your friends. They don't do anything else in their life more, well, there's one thing more intimate than food. But second would be food, right? Put it in your mouth. Got to do it. So why not cook the best you can? Hopefully you learn a few tips and tricks that can make you save money, but also cook like a chef.
I thought you could. I've done that before, put it right in there. Runs around the building.
Yeah, but everybody's keeping social distance. Nobody at Costco. This is a bonus. Get to shop my way. Now is the time we've got to package all of the meat. I'm going to say it's exactly 5 o'clock right now. And let's see how long, I'm not going to show you packaging every bit of it, but let's see how long it actually takes me. I'm going to break down the tenderloins, and that's not going to count as part of the time. Okay, now the scrambled. Okay, so let's get a count on how much we have here. We have 2 meals here. We've got 3 here. Got 1 there. So 2, 3, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Then we have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, plus 2 whole tenderloins that I'm going to show you how to break down in just a minute. That'll probably equal 5 or 6. So in total, $478 worth of meat. And I will turn that into about 26 dinners. And that means basically for a month, our meat is done. Now we will buy some chicken breasts, but I'm never really thrilled with the chicken breasts at Costco. It's the only thing I would say, yeah, you can do better elsewhere. We have a fresh market that has a special deal. And that's one of the things you can do to save a little money is just look for the deals. Read the flyers once a week. You'll figure out where to go. Okay, you can use any kind of unit. I do have a food saver. I'm not going to use it. I have this little bit upgraded model here by Polyscience. It really kind of accompanies my sous vide machine. But it also is great for packaging up meats quickly. So all we have to do is take and open this, and I've already put some bags in here. And we just kind of have to guesstimate how big it's going to take to have a little bit of room. So that looks pretty good. So we're going to take this down here. You just close this lid, slide across, voila. Make sure it's turned on. Now I have this for a high seal time, mainly because I do sous vide I use this to package my sous vide. I do have a high seal time for this because I use it to sous vide in, and there'll be a lot more juice when I do that. But it's pretty simple. You just close the lid, you press seal. Okay, that was 9 seconds of bliss. So you can see right here we have a really nice seal. Then all we're going to do, pull out our lamb. We're going to set each one in nicely. And because the lamb, each one of these packages is about $20. So you notice I didn't buy cheap meat. I mean, we bought expensive meat. So it was $478, but we're gonna get at least 25 dinners out of that. So less than $20, and we're talking about having tenderloin, lamb, salmon, shrimp, and then, you know, ground beef, of course, because we like to have a lot of spaghetti or tacos, something Mexican with the ground beef. All right, so now we have that done. A lot of hand washing going on in this process. Now we just take and obviously this bag was a little bigger than we needed, but we make sure that this seal is inside the tray, and it popped out. So we could actually cut this down, but for the matter of time, I just don't want to do it. Now you want to have it so that this air gets all vacuum sealed out. So a good way to start is push as much air out so it doesn't have to work as hard, and then hit seal. And you see it sucking all the air out. It's gonna suck it all really tight. There you go. And now we have a great seal right here. Completely sealed, airtight. So we won't get freezer burn, and that's your big concern when you freeze meat is if you just buy it out of the store in the tray, in the foam tray, and then put it in the freezer, you're going to get all the burn on it if you don't use it within a day or two. This will last, I've had them last for 6 months, and it still be pretty close to the same quality. No burn on it. All the air is out, trapped, the juices are locked in. And so that's how we're going to package it. And we're going to do that with everything here. I'll show you how to kind of break it up. All right, so now we're going to do our salmon fillets. I basically got 6, almost 7 pounds of fillet, and I just have to calculate. I need to get 15 pieces out of this, which is going to give me about 6 ounces, 6¼ ounces per portion. We've decided that we're going to have salmon tomorrow night. We're going to have fillets tonight after I break those down. So all you have to do is, notice I got out a different cutting board. I don't like to put fish on top of my wood board, even though I sand it and seal it about once every 2 weeks. It's just easier to put it on the plastic cutting board. So what we'll do is I will cut those. Basically, we'll open it up. This is farm-raised salmon. The fresh salmon there at Costco, or just about anywhere nowadays, is not great. But as you can see, this is a hunker piece, and I think I will go ahead and carve it up. One thing about this process that you'll find is there's a lot of hand washing going on. All right, so I'm going to get out a large knife. I love to use this knife for cutting across, especially a nice big long piece. So what I'm going to do is at this tail end, I'm going to slice off a little bit more than maybe I would. That looks like a nice little 6-ounce piece to me. When you're cutting proteins especially, you don't want to saw. So if you notice, I will go in, back, done. You make sure your knives are sharp all the time. I actually have a knife sharpener that works really well, and I'll show it to you someday, but that's not on the agenda today. So now we have 7 pieces, and I guess I'm just going to leave one big old nice thick fat daddy piece. That makes 8, so we've got 8 pieces here. So all I have to do is get 7 out of this next one. All right, there you go. So we have 1, 2, 3 ground beef, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 meals, 14 with the salmon that I have trimmed off. So 14 meals, it took me, it is 6:02, so that's, took me an hour to get 13 dinners worth of meat all straightened out, but I don't have to worry about this now. I have a better quality product than I would have if I just went to the grocery store and bought the product. And so I'm super happy. Now I've got about 45 minutes to go. I've got to break down fillets and do all that. So I'm going to get these put up in the freezer now, and we'll finish up. But